Hello and very good afternoon, kids. How are you all doing? So we have Ritika, the first one to join today, and we have Advika. How are you both, kids? Advika and Ritika? Okay, I think with active mode, so Ritika is active for the lesson and very quick. Last lesson she joined a bit late, but today she is quick. Fast. She's the first one to join. Okay, that's great. Kids are greeting with each other. So, kiddos, before others join, as we have our champs, no, as we have our captains. So, definitely Ritika and Advika are captain today. Kids who will join later will be the team members. So, we'll have a competition between Team Ritika and Team Advika, right? Okay, that's great. So let's get started with the lesson today. As we all know that we are doing decimals, and last lesson it was all about exploring the number line and reading the number line of decimals. Today we will have some operations done. Right, so before I really go ahead, let me welcome you all to Me and Math Live. Right, so hope you all are able to see my screen. Okay, just let me know if you are able to see my screen. Yeah, that's cool. So I'll quickly go with the whiteboard. Can you see the whiteboard as well? Just drop a yes if you can see the whiteboard. Yeah, that's nice. So over here, I'm gonna write the captains. So we have Ritika and Advika. Okay, so as I can see, the stream is like bit on and off. How about just giving me 1 second and I'll be back in a moment. And I'll tell you very important discussion I had yesterday with one of the student of your age only. That is very important to discuss with you. Okay. So, Satish, why were you not there in the previous lesson? Where were you? Okay, kids, can you all hear me, see me back? Just drop a thumbs up if you can see me. For the people who are here but can't text, you will be able to text right after a minute of subscribing. Okay, nice. Okay, that's great. So yesterday I had a discussion with one of the girl and she was like, I don't know, ma'am, I feel like I'm not very great at math. I'm like, I feel myself to be average. I have a fear of math. I'm afraid of asking questions. I feel like if I even answer, it would be wrong. So I try not to answer in the lesson or something. So it was a discussion like that. The same thing I wanna discuss with you people. How about you? What do you think? Do you also feel like, if you, getting the confidence to ask questions in the lesson, or maybe if you ask, it might not be the right question to ask. अगर आप कुछ आंसर कर रहे हो तो वो गलत होगा, तो what the other students or the teacher would be thinking about you. Do you also feel like that? I mean, this is a very, honest one-on-one, heart-to-heart discussion, that I want to discuss with you. It was not surprising for me to get that thoughts coming out of the child, because I feel like majority of students struggle, and the struggle is not because it's a very difficult subject. Struggle is because they have a mindset which is not letting them to think beyond that. अगर आप सोच लेते हो कि ये डिफ़िकल्ट है, ये मेरे लिए बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है, सो इट इज़ लाइक ये आपने डिसाइड कर लिया ना कि ये मेरे लिए बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है, तो आपको अपना माइंडसेट जो नेगेटिव थॉट्स की तरफ ले जा रहा है, उसे ब्रेक करना है, बस उसे ब्रेक करना है. द सब्जेक्ट इज़ वेरी ईजी, द सब्जेक्ट इज़ नॉट डिफ़िकल्ट, बट योर अप्रोच टूवर्ड्स द सब्जेक्ट इज़ समथिंग वी नीड टू फिक्स. तो आज से आप, अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि व्हाटएवर इट इज़, सही है गलत है, आपको आंसर करना है. जो आप आंसर कर रहे हो ना, वो ऐसा नहीं है कि वो आंसर जा रहा है वो टीचर हमेशा याद रखेगा या वही बच्चे आपके साथ लाइफ टाइम रहेंगे. नहीं, वो आपके दिमाग में जो भी उस क्वेश्चन को लेकर के रिस्पॉन्स क्रिएट हुआ है, वो आप शेयर कर रहे हो. अगर वो रिस्पॉन्स रॉन्ग है तो टीचर करेक्ट करेंगे. एंड टीचर एट मी एंड मैथ आर लिटरली वेरी सपोर्टिंग टीचर्स, नो. सो you make yourself free to ask, free to share your thoughts, free to respond. ठीक है, आप ये सोचे बिना कि ये सही होगा या गलत होगा, जो भी आपको दिमाग में आ रहा है उस क्वेश्चन को लेकर के, व्हाटएवर द आंसर यू आर गेटिंग, आपको वो आंसर करना है. वहाँ पर गलत होगा तो टीचर फिक्स करेंगे, आप करेक्शन की तरफ जाओगे, और अगर सही होगा तो अप्रिशिएशन है. सो वी आर नॉट एट अ लॉस एट एनी पॉइंट, नो. राइट? तो आज हम बोलते हैं, लेट्स ऑल से टुगेदर, मी एंड मैथ इज नॉट डिफिकल्ट. से टुगेदर विद मी, मैथ इज नॉट डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी. से. That's sweet to know. That's very sweet to know, Advika. Say, math is not difficult for me. I can do it and I will show it. Just repeat with me. I'm dropping a contact number where I want your voice message. Okay? It is very important. Before we start, because we are not sitting over here to learn a concept or to be a champ in a single day. But अगर हम confident हो गए तो वो हमें पूरी लाइफ टाइम हेल्प करेगा. Right? Okay, just 1 second. I'm dropping a active number where I will be active for the entire lesson. That is okay. This is the contact number where you all can share your okay, it's pinned. You will be sharing your voice message. You can share the workings of your notebook or anything. Advika, we didn't receive any video explanation on what we discussed last lesson. Ritika, Satish, we are not getting video responses, no? Right. So over here, there is a contact number pinned over there. You have to say what you have to drop a voice message. Okay, I will look at that. Okay, yes. I have received it from you, Advika. Good job. Ritika, did you also share? So if you have to share anything, you are going to be sharing to the group only. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, now kids, drop a voice message saying that I am confident in math, I love math. Just say and drop a message, a voice message. I am confident in math and I love math. Quick, and then we're going to be starting ahead. आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे ऑपरेशंस, हाउ टू ऐड, सब्ट्रैक्ट, मल्टीप्लाई, डिवाइड, वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन डेसिमल्स एंड ऑल द थिंग्स. Yes, you can send through the group, definitely. What you say is what you believe, you know. So our decisions define the destiny. Like आज आप क्या decide कर रहे हो, कल आप वैसे ही करोगे. No, so what we are speaking is what we are thinking. What we are thinking is what we are becoming, no? Yeah, so just use that number to share to me or in the group, anywhere. I am confident in math. I'm not afraid of math. I love math. You know, whatever you want to promise to, just drop a voice message. Quick, kids. Okay. We have Satish here. Okay, in the meantime, I've received the voice message from Advika.
Confident in maths and I love maths and I'm not scared of it. Do it and I'll show it that I can.
Yes, that's a strong commitment. That's a great job. That's a very strong commitment, Advika. And you, Aritika, I didn't receive any. Okay, I have received it not. You're just deleting it again and again. I mean, this is your commitment, no? You have not to delete it. Yeah, I have got that, Advika. I'm very happy. And this is from Ritika.
Math is not difficult for me. I love math from you. And I can do it, I can solve it, and I can show it to everyone who wants.
Yay! That's strong. That's strong. Okay, so kids, let's get started. Now I'll go ahead with, we have 3 people over here, Advika, Ritika and Satish. So we have Satish in team Ritika. Last lesson we have discussed about number line and everything. Today it would be a very quick discussion because we have to go ahead with adding decimals, subtracting decimals and word problems. Right after that, this is what the content of today's session, where we have to talk about operating decimals, where again like adding, subtracting and word problems, like same. So let's start with the one here. As I welcomed you earlier, I'm welcoming you again. This is the decimal lesson 4 actually, but we are mixing up 3 and 4 together. They're asking you how many numbers can you find below. This is a mystery moment. How about going with that mystery moment? How many numbers can you find below? How many numbers can you find below? Two numbers are there. Oh, hang on. Let me move myself because I feel like I am capturing that, no? Let me move myself there. Okay. Can you see the question entirely? Advika says 2, Ritika says 5, Satish says 9. Let's see. How many numbers can you find below? Okay, let's see. Ten. Okay, let's try. That's interesting question. So first is 6 for sure. No, I mean, um, you write down, huh? 6 we can see. Then I think we can see 0. 6 and 0 you just write down, huh? Then we can see 8. The third number is 8. Then fourth number is this 2. Then fifth number is this 1. Then sixth number is this 4. Then can we see any other number? Oh, 9 we can see here. 9. We can see 3 here like this. No? What else can we see? So how many numbers did you write? 690 690 3 was also there. No, there are 10 they say. So 10 is like, how many did we trace? 3 4 5 6 7. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Can we say this is 7 like that? Can we say this is 7? I mean 7 written like this or not? Ten is like what? How many numbers can you find below? Are they also going like 21 or something? No problem. Take a screenshot and see how can you get 10 numbers here. Otherwise, you're going to be asking your teacher in the class. Let's go with the star student of the week.
3, 2, 1.
It was, the previous week actually. Here, this time it is Anya. This video, this presentation I'm taking from the previous week, no? Adding decimals, our concept for the day is adding, subtracting and word problem. We will look at some questions. We get questions like this. Okay, let's discuss that. When we have to add decimals, say for example, 45.36 plus 3.248. Maybe this is what the question is. So we have to arrange it. So we just take decimals and decimals like that. Our decimals should be sorted linearly, like this decimal for the first number. Okay, it has 36 behind the decimal and 45 in front of the decimal. That one is having 248 behind the decimal and just 3 before the decimal. Simple. Now you add, like basic thing. It's nothing, so make it 0. 8. 6 plus 4 is 10. 3 plus 3 is 6. Copy down the decimal. 5 plus 3 is 8 and 4. The answer comes 48. The only struggle is just arranging it. And that is very easy. I find decimals, percentages, factors and multiples, fractions, these topics very easy. if I give you 64.23 add 35.112, how about this question? You try? Kids, you write in your notebook and share the picture with me. Be quick. So I'll look at your chat, then I'll look at your pictures, and then I'll look at the chat. Be quick. What you have to do? You have to add these numbers. Okay, the second question is there. So first question and the second question is 4.1 plus 23.335. Let's do these two questions. Do it in your notebook and share the picture with me. So I have received it from Ritika. Yes, that's correct, Ritika, for the first answer. Now I'll move to the second question. Advika, just quickly drop your picture for the working. Satish. Drop the picture, Satish. Or just text the answer. Advika has shared me for both the questions. Okay, that was the first question. Okay. Yes. That is correct, Advika. The second question. Okay. You're going to be doing it in your notebook and sharing the pictures, please. So I think we should move ahead with this thing, because we have no problem adding numbers, adding decimal numbers, no? So the second is, it's just sorting decimals like one over the other. The places of decimals should be fixed, and that is it. So yeah, next question is also correct, Advika. Let me look at Ritika's answer. That's correct. Satish has shared. The first answer is correct, Satish. The second answer, it is fine. It's okay. It is fine, Ritika. Satish, I'm still waiting for your another answer. Okay, now kids, so as we are comfortable adding, like we wouldn't be going ahead. How about you? Do you really want to go with this? Or we can catch up with some tricky questions. These are easy peasy lemon squeeze, you know. That was column there. This is linear one, where you have to make it in turning into column and doing. So I assume you are comfortable with that. We have to create the word problem from here. From here, let's pick. Because in general, in our exams, we wouldn't be getting these type of questions. These are for 4th graders, 5th graders, something like that. 7th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th, we don't get these type of questions. We get some word problems. Let's create word problems. Say for example, notebook cost is 45.50 and a pen costs 20 rupees 75 paise. We have to create the word problem. A notebook costs, one I'm doing, the other you will be doing. A notebook costs 45.50, comma, and a pen costs rupees 20.75. What is the total cost? Right? What is the total cost? Or maybe if you want to make it more fancy, like, exam type questions, you will say that there is a bookstore, there are many books. Aman goes to the store, he wants to buy a notebook and a pen. The notebook costs this, the pen costs that. What is the total amount he has to pay? Something like this, we get questions for in our exams or something like that. So they just make us move around. But the actual thing is the final question. So what is the final question over here? The final question is asking about the cost, total cost. And what is given to us? This and this. Simple. Now you write the question for the other word problem. Over here we have not to solve the word problem, we have to create the word problem, right? We have to create an addition word problem. Okay, try for cookies and cake. Yeah, the particular contact number which I have shared is active for the entire hour, so you can share. This is what the contact number is, which is pinned here. You have to share. Okay. Yes, Satish, you can share. So kids, just write the question in your notebook and share me the picture for the word problem. Create a word problem. Now for cookies and cake, if we have to add the story scenario, so it could be, okay, there were two friends. I mean, it could be like whatever you want, no? There were two friends. Amira, or maybe, okay, we have Ritika, Satish and Advika. There were three friends, Ritika, Satish and Advika. Ritika wanted to eat a cake. It was Satish's birthday. Okay, Ritika wants to gift him a cake, and Advika wanted to gift him some cookies. They both went to the obviously Satish won't go to the shop because it's Satish's birthday, no? So Ritika and Advika, they both went to the shop. There were many cakes and cookies. They've started thinking of what to buy, like, they are very choosy, picky. So they found one strawberry cake or maybe pineapple cake, and Ritika found some. Okay, Ritika found cake, and Advika took some brownies. No, she wants to take cookies. Okay, Ritika took some chocolate cookies. Ritika took some chocolate cookies. A pack of cookies cost 32.15 rupees and a cake cost 91 rupees, 91.7 rupees. What is the total amount they have to pay? Something like that. Yes, imaginary happy birthday to you, Satish. This is my story, you can create your own story, or maybe the direct question, that is also going to be working. So this is here, we are actually just trying to write a story based questions. I didn't get the picture of story question yet. Okay, so in simple, if we have to write it direct, which you wouldn't be getting actually, you would be getting quite mixed up, spicy question. So let's go ahead with that. Okay, now you please write the question. Tomato 14.45 rupees per kg, and potatoes is 23.55 per kg. Okay, we have two questions. Just create a story for the questions. Write a word problem for these, screens. Write the word problem. So I have it Very neat handwriting, Ritika. A cookie costs this. A pack of cookie. A cookie, that is a single cookie. That is very costly, 32 rupees. A pack of cookies cost 32.15 and the cake costs 91.7 rupees. A girl buys, girl is one, so she buys these both things. Okay, what does she need to pay? How many is like kitne. When you have to count objects, it is how many. When you have to pay or something, amount, you say how much she has to pay. So how, instead of how many, it would be how much does she need to pay. Okay, good job, Advika. Satish, I'm not getting your thingies. I just got it from, okay, tomatoes and potatoes are here. If tomatoes cost rupees 14.45 per kilogram and potatoes cost rupees 23.55 per kilogram, what is the total cost if you buy 1 kilogram of tomatoes and 1 kilogram of potatoes? And a question mark, right, Ritika? But you have to write in your, pen paper thingy. Yes, I have it here. So Advika says the cost of cookies. अच्छा, बिल्कुल ऐसा लग रहा है आप दोनों अगल बगल बैठे हुए हो. The same. Oh, Advika is like a little more. It was Advika's birthday. That's so sweet. The cost of cookies is 32.15. Actually, cookies का हमें box मिलता है या packet मिलता है, a pack of cookies. So the cost of a cake is 91.70. It was Advika's birthday. She wants to eat both because she was the foodie. Find the total cost. That is amazing story. Good job. The next one I have from... So, Ritika, the pen paper work, please. Right? I know all these things. I know we can get the solutions and how. So just pen paper. Solve it in your notebook. Right? You all just promised me. So more you work, better you get. Sharing anything to me is not what is going to making you stronger. I want pen paper work. Even if it is wrong, I will correct you. I want pen paper work, please. And no AI, no Google, no internet. It's you. You are better than anything. When you start searching for answers, you actually unknowingly are expecting yourself could be wrong, but you are actually thinking like they are correct, so let's take answers from them and drop in here. Okay, no problem. Satish, you are sitting very idle. No answer I've received from you. And we are strong enough to answer, no, Ritika? Let's do that. This mobile phone, who's writing the story for mobile phone? Okay, now we have some questions to solve. So let's see. Okay, so these are the questions to solve. Now you try solving. I think you all would be knowing how to solve the word problem. How about one, because this is teacher's part. Let me do this one and that is student's part. You're going to be doing that? Whenever we have to solve the word problem, we start from the very bottom line where the question is given. The question mark is here. So this particular line is the line that is asking the question. where the total is the keyword. Whenever you get total, like in from junior grades itself, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, we learn that some keywords are there. Total, altogether, add, some, more, these are for addition. So we have to add, that is for sure. Raj, so how much did he spend in total? So Raj bought a notebook for 23.50 and a pen for 12.75. You just need to add them both. Simple. Initially we were writing word problems because we wanted ourselves to be very comfortable with the language. Now because we are connected with the language, we can go ahead with a word problem. Do this question, kids. Satish, did you text me? Okay. Megha bought a geometry box. Do this question. Both of you. All of you. Satish, Ritika and Advika. Just be quick, and then we're going to be moving to the next question. And we have to go for the other presentation to pick all the questions there. No? So adding, subtracting is quite easy in decimals. What would be tricky in decimals? I mean, word problem is where you need to be comfortable, and then the word problems change. Say for example, Raj went to a shop to buy a few notebooks and pens. He bought 5 notebooks costing 23.50 each, and 7 pens, or a pack of pen that was having 12 pens. Each pen costs 12.75, something like that. Multi-step questions where you have to multiply to get the total cost of a pack and then add both the packs or something like that. That is what is it a little tricky. यहाँ पर it is like easier. अभी हम सिर्फ single notebook और single pen के बारे में, या one single thing we are talking about. तो अभी हमें multiply नहीं करना है. Okay, let me just check that. Yes, Advika, I'm looking at this. Yeah, that's correct. Good job. And Ritika, that is correct. Cost of geometry box. Good. Total cost, this and this. Very good. Yeah, Advika has done word problem writing word statement. That is good. That's a good practice. Okay, now the other questions. Here we are getting 3 numbers. Be very quick. Like I want you to do it in next 1 minute, both like 2 minutes. Okay, 2 questions, 2 minutes. Be quick, kids. I have it from Satish now. Satish also has written the word problem, like word statement, and then answering it. Cost of geometry box. Cost of a geometry box. You need to write A there. Cost of a geometry box is this. Cost of a graphing notebook. Okay, the previous question is this. Total cost, that is correct. Very good, Satish. Yeah, now let's move for these 2 questions. Be quick, kids. One, two, three. So our agenda for today is adding, subtracting and word problems. The way you add, in the same way you subtract. No? So adding, subtracting is like gonna be writing it into column method and then subtracting, or maybe column method and adding. Yes. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ritika. Okay. Are you done? Your minutes are over. If you're done, you will drop the picture, please. Quick. And right after this, we'll move to the different thing. So I have it from Satish, the first one to give me water bottle. Okay. The cost of a water bottle. See, Satish, and all of you, you are missing one thing because it's one water bottle. So you have to add that A there. The cost of a water bottle is, your handwriting is good, Satish, 45.25 rupees. The cost of spoon set, of a spoon set, is 19 point this, and a lunch box is 78.90. Just add them up. Yeah, adding 3 numbers was the problem. That is correct, Satish. Satish, your sum is not correct. You need to rework it. Advika, yes. The first one is correct, Advika. The second one is second one is also correct, Advika. Good job. Okay, as I'm marking it, now you will move to subtracting decimals. Is gonna be the same thing, no? You will be adding 0 here, or maybe if you want, how about doing these questions? In the meantime, I'm marking it. That's correct. Beautiful writing, Ritika. Good job. Okay, what you did, the linear one, you're gonna be doing the column one. I mean, linear is like adding linear is quite tricky, no? You arrange it in column and then add. Okay. So kids, this was the question to do. Yes. Now you have corrected that. You forgot to take that carryover, you forgot, no? Now it is correct. Correct. Good job, Satish. You did it really nicely. Okay, we are on this question. Similarly, when the subtraction word problem comes, we use the terms like left, takeaway, or difference, or what else? minus, less than, something like these terms are involved to make it a subtraction statement, and that helps us understand, okay, this is, I mean, your language itself makes you understand that you have to subtract or add, no? Okay, I have it from Advika. Advika gives me, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that's correct, both are correct, Advika. So we have no problem doing adding and subtracting. So in our next lesson we can do some challenging content. So if adding and subtracting is okay, we will go ahead with some multiplying and dividing in decimals, and having a comparison between decimals and fractions. Like decimals and fractions, you have to compare, sort and organize, something like that. A little tricky content we're going to be starting. Okay, so Satish, I'm just marking, and then we're going to be winding up. Yeah, your first answer is correct, Satish. Second one is, yeah, that's correct. And I think, I mean, that's quite easy peasy, because even after getting the answers we can cross check, just by, okay, yeah, that's correct, Ritika. And this one, yeah, that's correct, both are correct, Ritika, good job. All are doing it correct, all have done it really well. So yes, I have checked yours also. Okay kids, so it was great session sitting together. Next lesson we'll be coming up with going beyond, obviously. Multiplying, dividing we have not done, that is what we are going to be doing. Dividing is a good content, and to practice more you can just go to the to our website resources at resources.meandmath.com to get more practice for decimals, and just keep practicing that, right? Okay, so see you next week.